Okay, so welcome, I guess, to one of either very few or very many Stardew evenings, Saturday evening Stardew streams. Hey, Red Riding Hood, surprise stream you approve? Yeah, I wasn't sure about mentioning this. I didn't know if it was going to happen. But sometimes I find myself on a Saturday evening with little inclination to sleep, but I still want to play something. And Stardew Valley is a really chill game that I have never progressed past year one in. I'm one of those people who plays it for a fair chunk of time, puts it down, months later picks it back up again and starts a new farm. So hopefully with my Twitch chat to keep me honest, I will actually finish at least the story of the game. First time on Twitch, loving Stardew. Hey Stardew Liz123, thank you for the follow. I hope that you're doing grand. Angel told me about how bad hay fever is for you, so my commiseration. It is modded. I 100% forgot to put the command for my mod list in the title, so I'm going to do that right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link to the mod list in the video description. But this is PC. I've had to capture my desktop. Hey Brett, I've had to capture my desktop rather than the game. Apparently there's a problem with capturing Stardew if mods aren't fully up to date, and I couldn't be bothered to sort that out, so I'm just capturing my display. So if the game does crash the desktop for whatever reason, you'll be treated to a sweet, sweet picture of my D&D party. Well, the D&D party I was a part of last year now. When we finished the campaign, we commissioned an artist to paint the party for us, and it was totally awesome. How are you? You're Stardewing at the minute too? Stardew is just a really chill game. Right, so, chat, the first thing I need you to know is that this is 1.5. These icons are broke when I installed one of the mods, but they're totally there. So while I'm making a farmer chat, could you decide among yourselves what farm? Standard farm, Riverland farm, more fishing. Forest farm, more foraging. Hilltop farm, that's quarrying. Music super loud. Yeah, like most games, there isn't an options menu on the main menu. Wilderness Farm has monsters for whatever reason. Four Corners, there's stones and foraging and stuff. And then the Beach Farm's a new one. It's pretty great, but you can't use sprinklers. Steve, why am I not surprised you said wilderness? Anyway, I'm gonna... Does the whole thing fit? Comrade Bub doesn't really. I'm just going to go Bubbles. Farm name. Farm name. Chat. No, that's going to get confusing. I'm going to call the pet chat. Hope. Actually, to be fair, I call one of my farms Elpis, so... Says watching Bubble Stream upstairs, that's how we do. My animal preference is broken. Does anyone know what it defaults to? I guess we're having random. It's whatever that is. I need a luscious mane. 13 is possible. I believe that is transparent terrier. I don't mind. I mean, I prefer dogs, but equally the cats are pretty cute in this game, so... Yeah, we'll go with that one. I'll spend 4 time on character creation. No. Maybe. I like how nothing is gendered. Can I turn the music down a bit further? I can. I'm only going to have to turn it back up in game when I can actually access the options menu. Beard. No, get out of here with facial hair. You know what? I went the wrong way. There we go. Eye colour. I mean, my eyes are a bit, like, hazily, but I guess that's the best I'm going to get. You know it's going to be green. You know it's going to be green. Actually, I mean, Hopefully I've made my love for the colour green known far and wide. Kind of, maybe I want to go Incredible Hulk purple, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's go with that. Skip intro. Okay, I've had one for Wilderness and one for Mountaintop. Any advances on Wilderness and Mountaintop? Ah yes, the pole making command is broken still. Excellent. Wilderness it is. I have no idea how well this is going to work. Well, we just skip the intro. One of my just to make it clear, because I have not completed the game properly yet. I'm not remixing the community center, or that's something you can do. Mine rewards are normal. I'm going to keep that on. That's turned on by the farm you picked, and I feel like you picked it for the monsters. Profit margin normal, and I'm not playing multiplayer, so that's that. So, Wilderness Farm, Bubbles, Elpis, favourite thing is Angel, Wraith 30. Transparent Terrier is my animal preference. Okay. Hang on, is my... Oh, that's weird. Sorry. First thing you'll notice, Grandpa has an actual bed this time. And for my very special grandson. I want you to have the sealed envelope. Yes, I put you as my favourite thing. I mean, you're a person, obviously. Open it now, don't open it yet, have patience. Now listen close. What? There is also Evelyn's back here. And a Junior, obviously, but... There'll come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. Does Grandpa have a thing for Evelyn? Asking the real questions. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When I can alter the sounds, I will, by the way. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. You are a person. Now let Grandpa rest. XX years later. So the first mod that you've noticed is I installed a better introduction just so Grandpa can have an actual, bed for once. Also, it makes the monitors slightly smaller. Grandpa, you have no goddamn clue? Yeah. Hey, it's Woody. There is a snake in my boot. I was crushed by modern life as soon as I was born. Mr. Bones just chilling out there. There's a dog. I've just noticed there was a dog in the cubicle behind me. Feeling personally attacked by the intro. Dear Bubbles, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. Yes. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Elpis Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honour the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Oh, I'm sure Lewis is still alive. Lewis may or may not be the person you were expecting Lewis to be in this playthrough. So most of the mods I downloaded are just graphical changes to make the game easier on the eyes or look slightly different. The Eternal Mare? Oh, you have no idea. Stardew Valley, 0.5 miles. Exclamation Stardew. It's in the title if you want to look at the mod list. Guess I could have put it as a timer. Whoops. Robin's a bit different. Hello, you must be Bubbles. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. She has a tail as well, in both sprite and portrait. It's kind of cute. This is Elpa's farm. What's the matter? Also, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but the dirt is actually brown. Stardew Valley has very yellow graphics for some reason, and it just hurts my eyes for long periods of play, so there's a recolor thing going on. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. He's a pumpkin man. Lewis is a pumpkin man. It's Robin describing the farm of my life. You know, both. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Don't worry, not everyone's a monster. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Robin, I will exercise you. It's got that moustache. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Rude! Don't listen to her, Bubbles. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied that you buy one of her house upgrades. I'll need a kitchen eventually, Robin. Humph. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow, you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. So despite the fact that I've obviously just met Robin and Lewis, I have to meet them again for the first quest of the game. I do have a question about how Grandpa literally at the time didn't have a kitchen installed. My game didn't start? You know, that's a good question. Right, first things first. Let's do some stuff. Always show tool hit location. Item stowing on. That seems fine. Pause when game window is inactive is going to be so good for when I have to alt tab out eventually. Sure, why not? Whatever that means. Right. I'm just going to lower everything to like a third and then increase OBS's volume. How's that? Is that too loud? Oh yeah. Yeah, I love the splash. Down a bit further. I keep the sounds and ambient volume there, but I can lower the music and footsteps. Why would I mute animal sounds? What kind of monster are you, game? Right, this is what I wanted to do. UI 80%. This is what menu backgrounds is, in case anyone didn't know. Lock toolbar, so it's always at the bottom. Zoom out a smidge. Sure. I assume that means make buttons bigger when you're going to click on them. And then shortcuts, in case you ever need them. Also, there's a screenshot button, but I don't anticipate I'll be using that. I do need to take a... do need to sort out a... Oh. 29 people rooted. What is the turn on button? Please? No? You know what? I'm just going to go back into the menu and find out. I feel like the interact button might be useful to know. Can I lower the OBS volume just slightly? I'm a bit quiet in the balance. No, but I can talk louder. I can certainly raise the gain on my microphone. I don't like messing with OBS's volume because it's different for every game. Do action is just right click, so maybe it's because it's night. I don't know. Who knows? So UI mod tells me when what my look is and if it's anyone's birthday. I need to rearrange my hotbar because this will drive me crazy. Pickaxe, axe, a hoe, there. Take the parsnips. You received 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started, mellows. And then if I press left click, it stows it. I did not want to do that. I was trying to turn it on. Okay, I guess I can't turn it on. So I don't actually need the TV, but I will... that's just a window. I will obviously use it for recipes. Bit upset it couldn't give you pumpkins, that would have been on brand. It would have been on brand. Okay, so I need to start getting some of this cleared so I can actually plant something. And then I guess I'll go meet people. I need to try and remember what keys I had things bound to when I play Minecraft, because that's what I'm going to be working on. Welcome to the valley. Here is the severed heads of my family. Yes, pretty much. Plant them. They'll be tasty. I'm also going to try to keep trees on my farm, but I need somewhere to plant stuff for the moment. That was weird. Please, where I'm pointing the mouse. Please pickaxe me. This is. Would you believe? Like I've played this exclusively on the Switch. Thus far, it's different. There's a bar behind the tip jar. I don't know if anyone particularly wants to see it, but it's my experience bar. Again, mod. Okay, so the frogs should be random colours. Please. Thank you. How much stone do I have? 8? That's not enough for what I need to do. Right. Let's just do this. There we go. Let's go with 3 for now. Huh. Didn't think this one through. Get out of here, seeds. My rubbish bin's disappeared? That's interesting. Oh, minus key. Let's put that there for now. Right, so I'm gonna put this where I'd put sprinklers, I guess. So that's that, and then I want to there, I think. Is that alright to everyone? 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah, there. And now to plant parsnips. I will probably do some minor rearrangement of the farm, especially between seasons when the that's 8, right? When you know, everything dies. Why would you give me an odd number, Lewis? Why do you hate me this much? What I might do is try and buy 1 more, or like 9 more. Wait, does that work out? 10 more? I need 17. 10 more. so I can have them maturing at different rates. Anyway, so that's those going. Let's go and hang out with Marnie. I also need to raise the sound of my headset. I turned it down a bit too far. Leave the grass be. This is different grass. I like it. Some of the graphic stuff will change, by the way, because I'll decide I don't like it. Remember to actually put stuff in my chest? That is a good point. Right now, I'm just trying to clear away to the bottom of the farm so I can get to the forest easily, and then I'll go and put stuff away in my chest. Go and say hi to people. But like, the trees down here I'll probably keep. For now, at least. Unless I absolutely need the land, I'll leave the vegetation, not vegetation, trees, forestry, lumber. I don't know. What am I talking about? I don't word good, chat. I really don't word good. I don't have enough for another chest, do I? No, because it's like 50 wood for a chest. Would you believe that's not what I wanted to do? I'm going to do that a lot as well. I'm going to put everything in the chest for now, and then I'll... Some of my UI icons are a bit missing. Whoops. Sure I've done something wrong in one of the mods somewhere. The problem since words are kind of my thing. Hey, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't need words. Oh, horseradish. Look at the deer. What a surprise. Oh, Marnie is in the house. Also, that's not what Marnie's supposed to look like at all. Melios told me he just arrived. I'm Marnie. Did I forget? Oh, no, there she is. Marnie's a werewolf. I sell livestock and animal care products on my ranch. You should swing by sometime. She has a little tail, I think. Yep, she has a tail. And fangs. Jazz would buy the big tree. If Mon is a wolf, can you guess what Jazz is? Or Jazz? I assume it's short for Jasmine. Hey, there she is. She has a tail too. Hi. Hi, Jazz. Little tail. Oh, Haley's down here. I'm going to say hi to Haley. Oh, you're the new farmer boy, aren't you? I sure am. Haley's too involved with her camera to notice you. Yeah, I think that's everyone I can talk to. There's a weird thing going on where, that's where Haley actually is. But I assume it's a conflict between some of the mods that I need to figure out. Or maybe it'll fix itself. It fixed itself when I tested this out earlier, so who knows? I certainly don't. Alright, time to knock on everyone's door. Is there anyone home? Sure isn't. You know, I have the map installed. I can just see if people are home or not. Why am I like this? Why am I so silly? Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. Oh, whoops! Stop that, yuck. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farmer around could really change things. Didn't actually mean to do that. That's my problem. My bad, even. Also is my problem, of course. But there's still 2 Haleys on the map. There sure are. So it looks like... I might be able to turn one of those off, actually. It's nice to have something to watch while I find the endless questionnaires in the... Oh, yeah. Good luck with that. I'll be getting back to that soon enough. Hey, Lewis. So how was your first night in the old cottage? Your grandpa used to complain about the rickety old bed, but I think deep down he actually loved that house. Well, I got him a better one, so... Ah, the new farm we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm curious if there's two Elliots on the map. Elliot, and then Elliot. I guess there's just two of everyone on the map for whatever reason. Cool. Elliot's a merman, by the way, or merman, I should say. So I think the problem here is I've got two different kind of NPC mods installed. Although one of them shouldn't be conflicting because it literally just overwrote the files. But hey, that's just how things go sometimes. Oh, right, it's quite late. It's also the library, Gunther. It's not just the archaeology office. What I found amusing was that nothing changes Morris at all. Welcome to JojaMart. How you doing today? I don't believe you've met. I'm Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. When you decide you want to become a Joja member, I'll be delighted to help make your transition a joyous experience. That, I assure you, Morris, will never happen. Also, I will forget JojaMart is here. So if I'm ever looking for Shane or Pam, please remind me. He's evil enough, no mods necessary. That is correct, yes. Is it worms? Is it roots? Is it wiggly dirt? I call it wiggly dirt. So if I ever say, ooh, wiggly dirt, that's why. How long has this garden been here and why have I never discovered it before? Not even kidding, I've never discovered this garden before. Oh, that's one of those boxes for end of the season. Some of the things I did consider installing, because I installed some stuff that just helps makes the stream smoother, like the UI mod, and I can hover over anything and press F1 to bring up any information about it, like this. Oops. But I did not. Also, I can sit on benches and things to get stamina back. I did not install like faster run speeds or anything. Wow, that's pretty quick actually. That's at half speed as well. Hey Maru. Maru's a patchwork person. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? Maru, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Is that both? You know, with a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. I'll go around town tomorrow. Can I actually get in here? I can! Aha! Go say hi to Demetrius. I assume Sebastian's in his room. So my headcanon is that Demetrius summoned Robin to make Maru, and they fell in love, and then adopted Sebastian. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. I'm studying the local plants and animals from my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested to meet you. I have, and this is a kitchen. This is a laboratory. Figure out the difference, Demetrius. It will save your life one day. I have enough time to say hi to Linus. Ooh, horseradish. Oh, nope. There's Sebastian. Or Abigail. Sebastian. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. The hat I was not expecting. I'll be honest. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town. So, the mod that's changing people's ethnicities and stuff, that will update their outfit based on the season. The mod that makes everyone monsters will not do that. So, some we'll have different outfits. So this is Linus. A stranger, hello. Don't mind me, just live out here alone. This is the best girl in the game, Marigold. Ruff ruff. There is an option to turn Marigold off in the mod. Why would you do that? What kind of a monster are you? Side note, this footstep noise is quite relaxing. The footstep noise when you're on the this is a problem. On the cobblestones, less so. New favourite character? Marigold. Also, due to the way that the game handles Marigold, there is every chance that she will ask for items on the quest board. I see the hydrate. I will do so when I get into my house. Frog. Or not. I will just go home. That was a monster. It was scary. Scary monster. My luck is good. My luck is good. I might go and say hi to Marlon and do some mining. Butterfly. Scary monster just needs love and hooks. Well, it's got hooks to give. Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you, Willie. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm going to go and get the fishing rod. So my plan is to have like these 3 maybe permanently going for the fastest growing crops of the season, just to give us gifts more than anything. This is the quickest way of doing it. Right, forage bundle. I probably just got rid of stuff I needed, but there we go. Still super confused about why some of my icons are missing. I'm coming back to the farm, so that's why I'm not putting stuff off. Rabbit! Who can argue with hooks? Wait, you're a monster. You're the monster. Yes, I am the monster in this game. You have solved the puzzle. I'm going to stow that so I don't accidentally give it to someone. Turns out people don't like random flowers you pick up off the street sometimes. It's just so good. Like, it's too good. Anyway. Yeah, it's closed, right? Yeah. Let's go see Willie. See if Willie's up. And even if he isn't, I can go and grab some forage, maybe from the beach. Get some clams. Nope, there he is. What up, Willie? Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Lewis is angry because the suntan booth broke. Lewis is angry because he's a pumpkin. Name that mythical creature. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive, and hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. He's part 2, he'd be bad too. He's a gourd, technically. A gourd among men. Hey, hey! I received a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so you can buy if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what our papa used to say anyway. You know what, while I'm here, chat? Let's do it. I don't think I can reach the rock right now. I don't think I have a good enough rod, but I'll certainly try. Sure don't. Ah, fishing. Why did my finger twitch? Stupid finger. You know, the fish weren't biting. Hey, I got a fish. I got a silver fish. Oh, silver star anyway. I don't need that for anything, so I'm immediately going to sell that to Willy for a cool 50 gold. I didn't even know there was a trading rod. I don't sell... I don't really buy stuff from Willy, I'll be honest. I think the soup makes you better at fishing. I know I said I was going to go in the mines, but I realised I should probably talk to people. I also don't really have any food or inventory space right now. Oh, one more piece of forage. Please get me to level 1. Or 2 or whatever. Oh, a stranger, my name is Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. Yep. Good talk. I need seeds. I'm getting distracted. This game is just full of distractions. One of the things I did install that prevents friendship decay, mostly because I don't want to have to remember who I've spoken to and who I haven't spoken to. So that's not going to be an issue. The only thing that is affected by friendship decay is the spouse, if I get that far. However, if people see me rooting in bins and stuff, that still applies. I need 10, I think, right? And then I could get 5 beans. Because beans keep yielding, as do potatoes for that matter. Take 6 days, take 10 days, but beans sell. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna get potatoes. I'm gonna get 7 potatoes because that's all I can afford right now. But I'm gonna get the potatoes. What am I doing? There's loads of people I can talk to. Hello? Fool? Hi, Pierre. Abigail! No. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving onto that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I was always enjoyed exploring those evergreen fields by myself. Oh. Please. I left a few of the characters with their default appearance. I like Caroline's green hair, I'll be honest. Hello, you must be Bubbles, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. Hi, Caroline. My husband runs the general store here, and have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. Oh, right, it's yoga, isn't it? It's Tuesday morning. So that's Jody. Hi, Jody. My husband Kent is a soldier working overseas, that's why he's not here right now. I know he'll come back safe once his tour is over. Need something? And Emily. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Okay. Guess I'll say hi to Robin while I'm here. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. You know what? It is. Marnie with her tail. Right, I need to go back to the farm to plant my stuff. Hey, wait. Are you new? Oh, it's Haley again. Right, are there 2 Haleys on the map now? There sure are. There's a Haley. And there's a Haley. But there's only one Sam. I'm super confused about what's going on. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, is it showing me their homes? It's showing me their homes and where they are, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, right, Pierre. Pierre Harvey. He might not be quite who you're expecting him to be. We've got medicine sale. I have a fishing rod, Maru. How do you feel about that? I can't get into his office, can I? It's locked. Because I'm not a friend. Oh, no. Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. Have you met my mother? She's the town's carpenter. I have. He's got little goat legs. Sorry. I got really excited when I found Purple Bird. When I found out he was a satyr. I was like, yes, this is the best. Alright, I'm gonna go plant some stuff anyway. And then I guess the quickest route to money early game is fishing, right? I need more seeds. Nope. Right, I can stand here and just do this. I have a mouse. It's way easier to control. That's a really satisfying noise. I know I need to water it, don't worry. I was going to do the outside ring. I was going to do the outside ring. Why did I do that? Why did I forget? Why am I an idiot? Oh well. I've messed up my farming system and it's day 2. You know what? You saw nothing. That's going to be potatoes. That's a crab pot bundle, right? Pretty sure there's a crab pot bundle. But I'll get more. Right now, I need money. Get rid of the daffodil. Right. Let's do some foraging. I don't think I've got enough time to get to the mines, but I have enough time. If I can get out of the grass. Let's at least go say hi to Marlon to get that cutscene out of the way. Oh, chat, you'll probably be picking my cave, so for like 3 years from now, think if you want fruit bats or mushrooms. It's Marigold. I can't talk to Marigold. Talk to Linus though in his flower crown. Have you come to ridicule me? No, Linus, I have not. I'm just minding my own business. I know, Linus, you are precious and you must be protected at all costs. Right, I can't access the mines yet. Okay, never mind. I forget you have to wait for them. 3 game years or IRL years? IRL years, because I don't know how regular this is going to be. This valley is a very vibrant and diverse ecosystem. That's one reason I'm excited to move here. I don't know how regular this is going to be, and also I'm only playing it in like 2.5 hour chunks. So was that some? It was cunningly hidden by a crater. Clay, wonderful. Apparently I'm feeling lucky today. I got clay. Alright, let's go and open the garden up, because that's a potential forage spot. Spoken to Maru today. The look is a lie? Oh, the look is definitely a lie. So, I mentioned the frog should be random colours. Keep an eye out for a red frog. Also, 1.5 let you sit on things, and then obviously sit for stamina gives you stamina back. This is apparently furniture, because you can sit on it. You can't do anything else on it, but ponder the nature of reality, but... Also, I don't know what I was going to say. Dun dun! Level 1 foraging. Heck to the yes. Who do I have left to meet? Oh, that map is horrible. I might have to... I think I know what the problem might be. So I'll see if I can fix it. See if I can get to Robin before she disappears from where she was on the map. Or before she gets home again, because I can't get into her house right now. Goes Sam, Penny, Pam. Yeah, Marlin I can't get to. Resmadeus I can't get to because I don't have the community centre open. Shane. Please be over here still. There's a lot of wood on the floor. I took the long way around. I don't know why. Lee. Oh, sorry, not Robin. Lee's who I'm trying to get to, but I think she's gone. No, there she is. Don't go in your house. Don't do it. Don't do it. I need to sort you. Get back in. Yeah, she's a dryad. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. That's all I wanted. You may go home now, Lee. Right. I guess I can spend some time clearing my farm. I have the stamina. Or I could fish. I could fish. Invisible button to add to existing stacks. Put that in there. Put that in there for bundle purposes. And that. Probably going to start clearing my farm if I'm thinking about it. Because fish would be nice, but monsters are going to spawn. And I'd like to be able to, you know, run quickly if I need to. Also, I would kill for a light ring. Evelyn and George, I'd love to say make stupid jokes long, but can't sleep. I kind of want to just listen to my thoughts for a bit. May I farming and friending be ever fruitful? Thank you, Brett, for being here. Hopefully your thoughts are kind to you. Also, I guess Sam, Alex. Kent, obviously, but he doesn't actually... He's not required for the Make Introductions quest. Would you believe? Nope. Please open the chest, thank you. One piece of coal? I am lucky. I'm going to put that away for now. Clint, yes. Both Clint and Gunther. +1 axe proficiency, trees sometimes drop seeds, wild seeds recipe, and a field snack. And hopefully enough money to let me buy 1 more potato so I can get a full ring of 8. It rains. Let's make sure the UI mod is working properly. Let's clear out a bit more of this down here. 1 for wood purposes and 2 so I can run to and from the cinder sap easily. Oops. I still have no idea what the entire left-hand side of my farm looks like. Just fibre. That's a boulder. Keep an eye on the time so I can go back to Pierre's for the seeds that I want. Obviously this is more chill than my usual streams, so please, more than ever, talk. You don't have to. Feel free to ask me anything. I will wax lyrical on a wide variety of subjects. Some of which I may even know what I'm talking about. Most of which I won't. I will chop this tree down, and then this is my main farming area. Choose for trolls! People on YouTube are sick of hearing about the choose for trolls campaign. My inventory's full, of course. Hydrate? Ooh, I should, you are correct. I will do so in but a moment. There we go. So happily, this allows me to check the billboard in front of Pierre's, but I'm not going to do that. That's not something I'm interested in doing. Because I'm playing single player, the game does pause whenever I open like a chest or the options menu, which is obviously really useful. Really useful. I might have to sit and do some fishing for money. Nope. Vincent's wearing a rain hood. That is adorable. Alright, it's Wednesday. Pierre, why are you like this? Running low on eel. Actually, it is raining. I've no reason not to take it. And as I say, it is raining. So. Playing on the iPad, what's the best platform? Well, this is PC, and you can mod the PC. But whichever platform brings you the most joy. Oh, hey, so you're the new guy here? Cool. Hey, Sam. Alex, sorry. I'll see you around. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny, if you like. Why was your picture on my grandfather's mantelpiece? It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Okay. I'll leave you be, George. Yeah, I mean, whatever platform sparks the most joy, whichever you have it on, I guess. Like I said, up to this point, I've played it exclusively on the Switch. Hey, Pam. Hey, kid, and it's Pam. Don't be a jerk, we'll get along fine. You are a grumpy lady, but that's fair. Unfortunately, there is no... Is that absent? There's no cross-platform stuff, so if you don't want to play it with friends, you're kind of limited to the platforms that other people are playing on, or they're limited to the platform you're playing on, but that is what it is. Hey, it's Penny. Oh, hello, I'm Penny. I'm going to go inside, I just wanted a quiet moment. It's Gunther, he's a mummy. Doesn't seem like I have anything to donate to the museum, better get out there and do some treasure hunting, huh? Do you have anything else, Penny? Nah. Envious of all these mods? Well, one of them is causing my map to have a problem, so that's an issue that I'm going to try and fix. Hi, I'm Clint. Clint's blind. I'm a town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. He's got a cane. A bit hard to see when he's behind the counter, but it's there. Man, that map is a mess. I really need to figure out... Hey, Lewis is at Marnie's. I wonder what he's doing there. Really need to figure out why the map's duplicating people. I've spoken to Emily and Haley. Can I get into the start drop? What am I going to do today? I don't know, Sebastian. What are you going to do today? Probably nothing. Same. Oh god, yeah, the mouse makes things so easy. Also, Gus is a Minotaur now, in case you weren't aware. This isn't a mod, this is just the game. Well, hello there, I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Good evening, can I get you anything? I don't think there's anyone else in here, right? No. Gus is fabulous. He really is. Right, so... this one 26-29. I think the last one is going to be the wizard. Is the eel river or sea? Can anyone remember? Because I can't actually pull up any information on it unless it's present. Unless I can do it this way. No, I don't know it. I do know it! Between 4 PM and 2 AM on the beach. So did I pick which mod I wanted for each character? So the one that's turning into monsters, air quote monsters, that's a like super what you would assume what people think of when it's a mod. Like you have to put it into the right place on your hard drive to get it to work. And it's actually overwritten their base character sprites and portraits. So I backed those up just in case. Which means that that's kind of the base level for the characters now. And then the stuff that's changing ethnicities is... Hey, I'm going to go and hang out with Sebastian. The stuff that the stuff that alters ethnicities. Penny's a trans woman. Sam is a trans guy. All of that is diverse Stardew Valley mod, which you can turn. I don't know my fishing rod. It's on my farm, which you can set to off, so it uses the default sprites. It's not even 4 PM anyway. Uses the default sprites. Modded vanilla, which is just gives you updated sprites that change based on weather and season, time of day, and stuff. And then the most of them only have one option, like, you know, Jodie is an Iranian woman, but some of them have a couple. Sam, George, and Evelyn can be Latin or Samoan. They're set to Samoan for me. Penny, as you saw, she can be a redhead, or she can be, I think, mixed race. I spent a lot of time setting up the options, if you can't tell. That's a mod called Look Up Anything. It's information that's on the wiki, and obviously it's in the guidebook for the most part. But I don't want to be pausing the stream regularly to open a wiki page, so I just gonna keep one of those. I need my fishing rod. So I I installed the mod. I won't need any of that because I'm fishing. Oh, to consult the guidebook. Exactly. I did notice it kind of breaks the billboard slightly, so I can pull it. I can't anymore. I don't know if it's because I checked it already. When I was testing these out anyway, I pulled up the billboard and then hovered over someone for their birthday information, and it kind of broke the calendar and then all the information disappeared from it. It was kind of amusing, but also annoying. Hi there, Bulb's taking a break. Hey, Pumpkin Man. Someone accidentally steps on a bug. That's a problem for the bug. I need to get to the beach. Did I mention that I altered the sit for stamina to be half speed? That's a pelican. No, Sebastian, I was going to hang out with you. Hey, Willie. Right. Let's see if I can catch an eel for Emily. And if I can't, obviously fish are worth a lot of money. Certainly early game. So it's all good. If I run out of stamina, there is a bench there. But the mouse is making a huge difference with planting crops and, you know, cutting down trees and stuff. Is that too early or too late? If you catch one first try, you will cry. Well, that was my first try. I guess I was too early. I mean, it says I've got until 2 to catch it, but obviously you pass out at 2, so... Don't really have until 2. Have until midnight, and then I have to hoof it back home. What the heck is going on? Careful, it says hit. Maybe I just can't catch them at this level. Or with this rod. Because the audio cue is playing, and the exclamation mark is there. But nothing's happening. I just want to not be showing up on stream, if I'm being completely honest with you all. There we go. I was too late. Oh, nope. Nope. Why? Please don't. Please behave. Please fish. Just get in. Stay on the hook, please. It's easier with the mouse than the Switch Joy-Con, but it's still a challenging fishing minigame. Which I did not install anything to alter. You can just turn it off with the mod, but I mean, no. Personally for me, anyway. That's a halibut, that's not an eel. I'll sell that for the halibut. That's too late. Too busy making a pun. Boom. This is a lot safer than the fishing I was doing last night, though. I was doing some fishing in Sea of Thieves last night in the Devil's Roar, and as Angel can attest, a piece of lava landed square in my back and killed me. 1 hit KO. It was not great. It also sank my ship because it set the ship on fire. Well, there's a silver halibut to sell. Can't confirm. Ah, seaweed. Which I'll keep because you can use it in cooking, but the puns can be so bad even the fish groaned. It's gonna let on skate on by. I'm going to flounder for words. Octopus. Anyway, Angel doesn't have to cry. I did not catch an eel first try. This is a very tense minigame. This one, I think, is going to get away. Yeah. Don't encourage them. One, I've never particularly had a problem with your puns, and two, you're here to heckle, not pun. So some sitting, just contemplate the ocean. Climbing up would be truly terrible, but you'll allow it for now. You know, that's fair. I don't know what that noise was. Whoom. Boo to both of us. Hey, like attracts like, okay? I think the next Scion thing I work on for Onyx Path will have to have a knack or a boon or something related to punning. I might have a D&D spell. I might invent a D&D spell for punning as well. Just for the heck of it. Hey, dude, just give up, please. I need you in my inventory. Imagine it with me then. You know. Pity. I think you just pitied me enough. So you were like, yeah, I guess I'll date them. Or him at that point. You know. I hadn't started questioning my gender identity at that point. And here we are. 11 years later. You know, I'm not entirely sure I can catch an eel with this rod, or with my current fishing level. Luckily, Emily will never know that I said I'd catch an eel for her and then didn't. Also, Angel, when you make a pun, it's real good. So there's that. I go for the motto. I go for the ethos that the more puns you make, the more likely you are to make a good pun. You just consistently good puns when you pun. This is just a halibut again. So you can tell what kind of fish you've got based on how it swims. One last try for an eel. Each one has like its own pattern, and I'll forget that that's the halibut pattern, don't worry, I'll forget it, but for now, I know that's a halibut. Or halibut. This is a tuna. It's like having to relearn how to fish all over again. No, it is exactly like having to learn how to fish all over again. Right. Eel! Yes! I did it! Right, I'm going to bed. Emily gets her eel in the morning. 255 gold and it makes Emily happy. Hey, Willie. Don't mind me. Plenty of fish in the sea and at least one eel. Oh, wait, no, it's in my pockets. Real question is, am I going to get to my house before I pass out? I will have to sell things in the morning, maybe. No, it should be fine. Just stop me if I look like I'm going to sell the eel, please. That's a bother. Time's at 1 AM? Oh, I've got time. Plenty of time. Not if I try to fish in the... Then. Don't sell the eel, you helped. You did help. You did help, thank you. And I leveled up fishing. And just like that, I have more than doubled my money. I suppose there are plenty of non-fish in the sea. There are. I wonder what the ratio of fish to non-fish is. This actually is a really good tip. If you didn't know about this, I've got time. I'll show you where it is. Right, I need to water my crops. Pickaxe. Oop. I know I need to still plant these, don't worry. 2 more parsnips and 1 more potato. And I'll do an outer ring there and finish that ring up. 3. Depends on how many drunk holiday makers there are. Very true. I thank everyone for hanging out with me like this. Obviously, I don't usually do live sims. This is also a test run for a game that's coming out that I kickstarted called Coral Island, which is very similar to this but 3D. Let's just put the watering can away. Gotta water your chests first, make sure they grow properly. Who do I still have left to meet? This map is terrible with the mod conflict. That's that. Introductions. Yeah, I've still got 3 people to meet. Anyway, I guess Emily's in the house. Shane and Sam? Yes, good point. Shane, by now, is probably at work, right? To Joja Mart. I mean, I could try to... There's Shane, he's leaving for work. Shane, Sam, and the Wizard. Yes, the Wizard I have to have the Community Centre for, though. He does count, but I don't think I can trigger the Community Centre yet. Hey, Shane. Why do you want to leave me alone? Okay. Hey, can I get... Can I see Sam? No, down it. And I do not have my fishing rod. God damn you, fishing spot. You just hanging out? I respect it. They're starting to warm up. I'm feeling pumped. not 9 o'clock. Now it's 9 o'clock. So what was it? I need 1 more potato and 2 more parsnip. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those, and I'm broke again. I'm going to try for a super cauliflower. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try for it anyway. Maru, you look sad. I'll say hi to you. But I'm spending a lot of time on a telescope this summer. Does anyone have a problem with Maru, by the way? I realize that some people don't like patchwork dolls. So if I can, you know, fix that. Is that a beret? She's so cute! We're lucky to have a library in such a small town. When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the relatives of your life. Emily, are you home? Well, you are, but I can't get to you. Were it not for the fact that Lewis is a pumpkin man, I would just turn off the monsters thing and have the diverse mod permanently enabled. You know, just use the diverse mod, but the pumpkin Lewis is too good. Thought it was called a tam, or was it in the island or someplace like that? Thought what was called a tam, sorry. Oh, the hat. I know there's a tam o'shanter. I think that's just a Scottish thing, but I could be wrong. Right, well, I'm going to go and plant my seeds while I'm waiting for them to be accessible. Deer. There's better from that mod, by the way, than just deer. You'll see. Eventually, maybe. Hopefully. Woodpecker. So I have noticed that the Wilderness Farm seems to have a lot more going on with it. I thought the tam had the pom-pom. Could be wrong though. You know, no, my luck actually, I'm going to plant this cauliflower, and that's what's going to get stolen by a bird. Give me them potato seeds. One day I will remember. Hell yeah. Everything balanced as it should be. Although I know the difference between Scotland and Ireland is quite great, I'm going to claim my American ignorance on the matter of fashion difference between historical regions and British dominance. That's probably for the best. Nope. That's the one I wanted. I don't know why I only bought... Oh, I can't. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to have to redo my entire farm. I figured this line would be hoeable, but it is totally not. So that's going to have to move over one. So this is going to be there. So that's going to be there. So 1, 2... 1, 2... So this will be the center of the next one. But because I'm going to plant cauliflower, I can do this. My mouse was broken, that's why it keeps doing that. Don't worry about it. Please just plant, thank you. it'd be a waste to uproot the potatoes because you don't get them back. But that's going to bother me something crazy. So the Tam O'Shanter is a military barrow style one by my pom-pom. The Tam was the female version which often included flowers. Oh, that might have been a Tam then. Thank you for sharing information. Nope, it's no good. Goodbye potatoes, I'm so sorry. Those are parsnips, aren't they? God, I wanted cauliflower there. Streamer loses out on stream. Let's try that again. Oh well, I guess I'm growing parsnips now. And 1, 2, yeah. Right, that is actually what I want to plant it. That's where I want to plant, I should say. So I need to make... Oh, Emily. Right, I need to find Emily. Stow the plant. The plant, the path. There we go. Words. How do I word, chat? How do I word? I would say hi, Vincent, but Emily needs her eel. I'm gonna have to use the map. Cursors. Okay, where's Emily? I don't see her on the map. The saloon, of course, she's at work. See ya. I'm now in a fashion rabbit hole. Ah, millinery, yes. I word with letters and syllables only when my brain works right. Say hi to Penny again. Maybe that's why I like reading so much. Sorry, I got carried away there. No worries, Penny. No worries. Hey, oh, I still need to talk to Sam, don't I? Chat, I can't remember because I do this all the time. Is there a difference between giving them the item as a gift and giving them the item as like a quest thing? I don't think there is, but I could be wrong because I'm forever giving people things I don't want to give them. You're told there is a difference? Damn it. Paper farming in a sustainable way, the valley's ecosystem is fragile. How do I know? I have a strong good feeling. Hey, you brought me the item I asked for, thanks so much. Let's see, here's what I owe you. Right, that'll go some way to buying more potatoes, I guess. While I'm here, I guess I'll just speak to people. Gulp, I've been looking forward to this beverage all afternoon. Hey, you look like you could use a beverage. Probably. I like how you can't talk to him. He's just like, no, don't talk to me. Get away from me. Still need to talk to Sam. Oh, he's down by the graveyard apparently, but the map's broken. Oh, no, there is. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Hey, Sam. Piers is close by now, right? I would be very surprised if it weren't. I think it's 6. Nope, but he's just not behind the counter, so I can't buy anything anyway. Does Sam have a beard? Yes, you can set Sam to be clean-shaven, have stubble, or have a beard. Also, apparently, and I never noticed this casually, but one, I didn't know it could interact with this. His sprite and portrait have different eye colors. One of them has green eyes, and one of them has blue eyes. By default. Oh, I'm so stupid. This is recorded as well. People can witness this repeatedly. But I thought he looked cool with a beard, so I gave him a beard. And piercings. Basically, if there was an option to turn piercings on, it's on. It's on. I'm starting to feel exhausted. Oh no. If only I could sit down to catch my breath for but a moment. Actually, I've just realised I don't think there are any seats in this house. Pretty sure every other option of farm the house has seats in. When do we get Geralt and Stardew? It's probably already there. It's probably already a thing. I can't make any seats right now, can I? That'd be silly. Can make a campfire though. 10 stone, 10 wood, 10 fibre. Oh, you right click. 10 stone. 10 wood. 10 fibre. I do guess it's now time for you. Speaking Geralt, now have all the question marks. Woo! Oh, that's a bat. Oh, no. I'm hiding. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. That Red Riding Hood, if I were wearing a hat, I would doff it to you. I have so many question marks left, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get all of them. The traveling merchant is in town. And I have 302 gold. Pretty sure she's in town Fridays and Sundays, I think it is. Oh, I got a cat. Damn it. Hello, Bubbles. You see this cat here? I do. This is you, chat. Found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray poor little thing. I think it likes this place. Hey, do you think this farm could use a good cat? Hang on. Hang on. What happens if I don't adopt the cat? Stardew Valley. Don't adopt cat. Do I get the option of a dog? Oh, no, you don't. Okay, you just don't get it back. We're adopting this cat. You become a monster. Well, little chat. I just punned without meaning to. Chat is French for cat, and it's spelt that way. Yes. You be a good kitty now, okay? You are a freeloading pun. You are fickle and freeloading. What is this? To our valued Jojo Martin customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by a drilling operation in the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to INIT LC L61091 Jojo Co Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologise for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Jojo Customer Satisfaction Representative. That means I can get to the mine, which is good because Marlin. So parsnips I will probably keep because I can give them to people as gifts. But it means I can also fix this problem. Move it one across. Make sure I actually can I can hoe that. You know what? I might move it one down as well. Is that 0? Nope. 8. I don't have anything to plant here right now, but like you know, when I do, I will. So I've just got to put up with my farm being slightly out of balance for a short period. Chat, if you ever get thirsty, please remind me to give you water, because I can fill your watering bowl. Can't believe I did these parsnips by accident. Might do a row of beans as well. So I can't use this patch for normal farming because of this stump that I can't get rid of currently. So I might do some beans down here. Actually, thinking about it, 1, 2, there, because this way I can do like a double path down the side of my farm for a horse to ride on if I get to that point. I think that's faster, right? Also, paths don't get grass, which slows you down. Just gonna tidy this up. I'm gonna hide my shame. No one saw anything. Okay, we're all in agreement. Oh, best to put that right now. Let's build a chest for crops to go in. Yeah, chests. I only need the one right now. Crop. Spring crop. So that's everything. Oh, I guess I could pull out a piece of path down, right? I saw nothing. Wait, was that Bulbasaur just? Oh, speaking of Bulbasaur, I did consider there is a mod that allows you to turn your pet into Bulbasaur. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. But I realized that Nintendo can be a bit cease and desist happy, so I decided not to risk it. I won't need that or that in the mines. I don't have enough for potatoes, actually, thinking about it. It is a really cute mod though. Highly worth checking it out. Highly recommend. Highly recommend checking it out, or well worth checking it out. Your minds may vary about which phrase you prefer. Look, it's 11:15. I'm allowed to stumble over my words, I think, at this point. I'm going to the mines, and I have no stamina. Please don't destroy my tent. It's happened before. Marigold smiles at you. That is because she's the best dog. Pat, pat, pat. Boop. Right, let's meet Marlon and then find a seat somewhere nearby. That shouldn't be that sprite. Unless he doesn't have one in the monsters mod. Just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take it. Take this, you might need it. Sword! I received a rusty sword. Name's Marlon, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep an eye on you, prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. I will probably... Actually, is there a receipt over here? No, but there's a horseradish. And a quarry I can't get to yet. Is there a seat in the Adventuring Guild? Proven adventurers only. Ah, right, I have to kill things. I have to get my murder on. And then Marlon approves. I hope Linus doesn't mind, but I'm going to sell on his boxes. They are not seats. Have you ever seen his house? No. I guess I'm not murdering people, but I have met everyone. What? Marlon doesn't count? Oh, it was a cutscene. Right, I wasn't actually talking to him. Build a coop, reach farm level 1, craft a scarecrow, and reach level 5 in the mines. Right, it's a cutscene, doesn't count, and now he's in the Adventurers Guild, and I can't get into the Adventurers Guild because I'm not an adventurer. Do I have enough money for... I do have just enough money for 8 potatoes, which is what I need. Hey, Pierre? I need potatoes from you, bro. I'm going to exhaust myself grabbing flowers. Totally worth it. Need to get to foraging before salmon berry season. I doubt I will, but there we go. I think it's level 2, isn't it, for the chance of double things? What up, pumpkin man? Well, I can do that. Hello! Wow, I just realised it's Friday. Sometimes I totally lose track of time. Sometimes you eat rocks as well. This stuff can definitely be incorporated into a healthy diet. He's got the one thing to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I have 2 left. Oh, while I'm here, Pierre. Thank you. What time is it? Can I find Caroline? I'd like to befriend Caroline as quickly as possible because she gives you tea leaves. Caroline's in the library. Interesting. Can I get home to get the parsnip and get back over there while she's still at the library? Let's find out. So it looks like I might be able to do... I think it's about a week every 2 hours. like an in-game week for 2 hours of play. Just as reference. For people wondering how long the streams might go. So I might get over more than a week done in-game in every stream. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how often this will be. How regular it will be, sorry. Because it is quite late. And I do have work tomorrow, actually. Why am I doing this before work? Hey, Emily. Looking cute. Ah, spring. The season of pastels. I actually prefer jewel tones myself. Excuse me, I was mumbling about fashion again, wasn't I? George spends the whole day in front of that darn television set. Wish he'd get outside more, some fresh air would do him good. Anyway, I need to go here. Always talk to Penny. No, I know you don't know me, Jazz. I want to talk to Penny. If you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. One time I found a really old piece of pottery. I bought it at Gunther. He said it was over 1,000 years old. Ah, shoot. Is Caroline still in here? She is. Finally, a little time to myself. I will leave you be. Alright, where's Clint? He's still in the blacksmith. Hey Gunther, this is weird. Being behind the counter, I'll leave you be. I don't have anything to donate. I guess I just wait, right? It's Friday. Everyone goes to the Star Drop on Friday, I think. The only thing that this lookup mod doesn't tell me, I believe, is their schedule. It also doesn't work on the screen. I guess it works on the screen. Yeah, it doesn't tell you their schedule, so that's still whatever. But there we go. Right, well, I guess I'll sit and wait. You know what? I'll just wait in the star drop. Actually. Ah, Lewis is there, never mind. Just gonna wait there for Demetrius to come and dance with her, right? They dance. They're breathing. They're just staring at each other. Well, my stamina's going back up. And full. I might lower that rate again. Should I let Sam win for once? Nah. Ah, come on, Sebastian. Be a bro. Let Sam win. If I give the cue ball a bit of a top spin, maybe I could... Sorry, I'm not very good. Robin has a hot temper. It's better to stay on her good side. Really, dude? You're going to tell that to the demon standing next to you? Don't tell her I said that. I mean, literally demon in this case as well. You've met my son Sebastian, right? Who lives downstairs? I have. He's a little shy, but I'm sure he'll warm up to you if you're nice to him. Don't you have work to do? No, it's 10 to 7 on a Friday, Shane. Ahoy there, it's nice to see young folk moving into the valley. It's not very common these days. Handling salty fish all day makes me real thirsty. Oh, it's Pierre I never spoke to, I guess. Right, I bought stuff, but I never went behind the counter to talk to him. Hey, it's Mr. Bubbles, new farmer and Pierre in a local gem store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce for you from you for a good price. Been working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on Friday night. Pierre, you don't open on a Wednesday. It's annoying. I think everyone here who plays knows it's annoying. Good evening. It's nice to see you socialising with the townsfolk. It's good to stop by once in a while and see what the latest news is. Yeah, you and Monty, like, a thing? See Sam, he was daydreaming during geometry and now he's terrible at billiards. Don't be like Sam, pay attention to geometry. Marnie doesn't seem to notice you're there. No, she's got eyes for the pumpkin man. It's simply to be friends with the trees, they don't have much to say. From a dryad? Yes. Fresh air of this valley is good for body and mind. A quick stroll outdoors always invigorates me. Oi, Gus, give me another pint of strongest. Business has been really good tonight, I'm pleased. Hey, turns out Clint, I guess Clint's on his way, maybe? Yeah. Oh, he's got a little straw hat on. The weather doesn't really matter to me, I typically stay near my shop year round. Depressing, huh? Well, not with the year we've all had. Hello, Bubble. So you saw the ad I posted? I really appreciate it. Let's see, here's what I owe you. Give someone a gift. Weird. I don't know why that's not working anymore. Right, I'm just going to plant some potatoes on my farm. It's a birthday soon, isn't it? It's Lewis's birthday on the 7th. What does Lewis like? He likes parsnip, which is good, because I have parsnip on me. Yeah, I can't get any of these, so he's getting parsnip for his birthday. Oh, here's what I mean. It kind of wipes out the calendar. It's fine if you go back into it, but it's just temporarily gone. I think tomorrow in game, after watering everything, I'm going to go and see if there's any spring onions to harvest. Right, potatoes. I swear this is where you are growing. Did I miscount? Nope, I just did put one down. Yeah. I do have a dandelion in here, right? Yeah, I do. Stop watering the ground. Well, I mean, keep watering the ground, but stop watering the ground you are standing on, you fool. Also, turn on the campfire for light. Could it be? My first slime? You're dead. I have a sword now, which sort of makes me feel better, but also sort of doesn't. I don't have an axe. Never mind. I guess I really, really do need to stop making chests for separate things. So let's make one for like wood and stone products. They actually need to go in that chest over there, so I'll take them for now. Fibre, those. Inventory's full, never mind. So wood and wood byproducts, let's say. Oh, sap. In time, I will probably have a separate chest for vegetables and for forage. Or vegetables and... Ooh, I should plant these. What's the reason for different chests for different things? Just ease of organisation, really. Where can I put this mixed seeds thing that won't bother me? Just ease of organisation, so I can go to a chest and I know that that chest is like all wood things. That wasn't a parsnip seed, it was mixed seeds. Interesting. It just helps in the long run when you've got loads of things. Also, there's an item that you can buy a workbench, which allows you to do crafting things so obviously right now I have to have something in my inventory and then craft it here. The workbench, you can put it between chests and it takes the materials from the chests and stop watering the chest. It just saves you having to have it in your inventory. Get these out of here, and then watering can. Hoe, I guess, for in the morning if I need it. Hey chat, how you doing? You love me. You really love me. Although, like, that's just how I do it. I'm not an expert. Obviously, as I say, I've started many farms and finished none of them. But if I ever play Minecraft on stream, I will do exactly the same thing. I feel like I've missed a recipe. I need to pet your chat. That's what the ghost hand means. Oh, hey, parsnips. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff. My backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's general store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Yeah, farming level up. So I will move that cobblestone tile across to the relevant place. Also, people who may not know, fences in this game degrade. So if you're using them to like keep an area of grass for later in the game, put paths down. They don't degrade and they keep the grass from growing outside of the path boundary. Obviously, paths don't stop animals from roaming, so it's less useful in that regard. But there we go. I have a decent number of parsnips now, right? 15. I will sell 5 of them. Keep those for gifts. But I need to start making money, so... I need that. One row, 2 rows, 1 row, 2 rows. There. That gives me another one there. 2 more here. Which should then be enough, I think. What do I do today? It is a Saturday. I might just clear more of my farm, if I'm being honest. I need wood. And obviously I can't do the hardwood side of things. The next lucky day I have, I might go fishing as well. I guess I could go fishing for food, right? For money, right? Honorable mention to the Shoes of Price campaign. Which, as ever, people who do not know what it is must be super confused. Or would need more chests. Is that one I can break? It is. No! Wood, get back here, I need you. No, you have betrayed me. Okay, I have a path down to the forest now, so that's good. Still don't know what's on the entire left-hand side of my farm. We'll find out eventually. You know what? There's loads of foraging stuff down there, isn't there? I need to clear my inventory. So let's actually go on an adventure. Let's take a tour of the farm. Let's see what chat gave me. I'm trying not to cut down the trees over here. The deadfall, yes, but the actual trees, no. Mostly because I'm gonna stick tappers on them when I can, and it's gonna be wonderful. Not having to wait for a tree to grow before I can stick a tapper on it. Oh, a geode. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. Remember that's there. I think it's just... Yeah, it's just the same as the default farm, but with a large expanse of water and monsters can spawn on it. So the trees over here I'm going to try and keep, and then just kind of work around them. I just needed some space to start up my my farming endeavours. Oh, chat, you've got no water in your bowl. Well, that's not good. Unless there's a yard, which is entirely possible. Right, so if I do this, and take this, I then have enough wood to make a chest for stone. That would be great, because stone is great. I don't know why this is planting parsnip. Oh, I guess it's just random seeds, right? It's random spring seeds. Did I water these? I did not. That would have been bad. I need a seat. I need to make a seat. Isn't there a seat? I think there's one of... yeah, I'll just go to the community centre. Stamina is so annoying to manage, especially when you don't have as much. Don't have that much. There's one down here. Oh hey, Caroline, Jody. I thought you. Hi. Need something? I was just saying hi. Is it me or does Abigail have an unhealthy interest in doom and gloom? Maybe I'm just too hard to understand. Maybe. Doom and or gloom, both fun things. We contemplate the nature of existence. I do need a star drop. You are 100% correct. So I can't believe my house didn't come with a seat. I guess I could go to Robin and build one, or buy one, so I don't have to come over here all the time. I guess tomorrow is forage day. This actually is not pleasant for me to see. I do apologise if anyone else is having the same visceral reaction. But that's watered, so that's all that matters. Oh, right. Do I have enough wood? Ah, I'm one short. Never mind. Put that away. And put that away. Chat, what are you doing? You know what? Never mind. I was trying to dig that up. There we go. Guess could leave the trees down here as well. Just... Is it a good idea? Like, I can leave the trees on my farm because that's just the easiest place to put tappers. And just take all of the trees from the Cindersap forest. Which might not be a bad idea, actually, because if I do that, there is a very, very small chance that a giant mushroom will spawn. And if you tap a giant mushroom, you get mushrooms. Now if you put a tapper on it. So I might do that. This tree survives. This tree is the island tree. But this is where the spring onions spawn. So it's worth checking. Right, I guess I will go back to the nearest entrance to my farm and start aggressive deforestation. And feel bad for every tree I cut down. House. Best character. One of the best characters in the game lives in that house. Really? I'm feeling unlucky, but I foraged a gold star dandelion. They do grow back, that is true. Hat mouse! Okay, poke. I hope Lee doesn't mind me cutting down the trees outside her house. Could be his sister. Oh, I did bring my scythe. I completely forgot I'd got it. It's probably fine. Yeah, she probably doesn't care that much. Oh, I don't know if you can see. You can see, I'm about to level up. Wow, that's a perfect place. I did not plan that with the bar being at the base of the tip jar. Or the funder jar, or whatever you want to call it. So that's real cool. I guess technically it's events, because it gets things in it for, one, people don't really tip, and two, it gets subs and follows. Steps out of a house, goes on a rampage of the missing trees. Yeah. Using the scythe doesn't take energy either. So I'm doing this just for fibre. Right, 10 PM. Back to the farm. I guess I've got like a month to figure out the weird map thing, so got some time at least. No, I've been slimed. Oh no, that's a mummy. Oh, this is bad. If I leave, do they despawn? I need to sell stuff. Can I access my chest? No. No, I cannot. Right. I'm also completely out of energy. You know what? They can stay there. Chat, you did this. This is entirely on you. Ah, Scarecrow. Is it level 3 you get the thing then? Okay, feeling lucky, Lewis's birthday, traveling merchant, and a recipe for stir fry. Every time. Stir fry is a perfect way to get some healthy greens on your plate. Saute the greens in a little sesame oil. Make sure to add plenty of fresh ginger and garlic. Now breathe deeply. Oh, that's good. I've learned how to cook stir fry. Dear Farmer Bubbles, I'd like to apologise for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. It's a really nice little house. However, you might need some more space someday. That's where I can help. If you bring some raw materials and pay a fee, I can expand your house. The first expansion I offer includes a kitchen. With a kitchen, you'll be able to cook any recipes you've learned. Anyway, I hope you're starting to feel at home in Stardew Valley. Your local carpenter, Robin. I think that kind of triggers when you learn a recipe. Okay. Let's do this. I need to get some chests going, so... 1. So that's my foraging chest. And that's my fishing chest. For fishing, for fish and other things related to fish for now. I will probably end up selling the vast majority of things that I'm keeping in chests, but for now, it is what it is. This is not a good place for this, but I'll move it when I can. So, this is also spring, but this is spring forage. Oh, actually, you know what? Sell that, sell that. There we'll do. I'll set this to summer. I can always change it, of course, so it's not too big a deal. And then put everything back over here. I do eventually want to have a chest that I can put near the entrance to my farm. That's basically just adventuring supplies and presents so that I can grab stuff from it when I leave and be good. Inventory management, what we're all really here for. I mean, you just say the word. Anytime you're on inventory management, I'll play Resident Evil 2 again. I will. I really will. I love that game. I'll stop talking over the music. Some beans now. Is Pierre's open on a Sunday? I don't think so, right? Also, rare crow. How do I make? 50 wood, 1 coal, 25 fibre. Oh, scarecrow, sorry. You know what, I'll just take the whole thing. Every day except Wednesday? Cool, cool. 9. Haha! The best part of this UI mod. It shows you where the rare crow covers. Wow, you can put them where you can't farm. Interesting. Well, I guess as that's... this isn't the Scarecrow mod, this is the UI mod that's telling me my luck and everything as well. 1, 2... And that's going to be the path right there, so... I guess there? That doesn't need to be that high up. Let's go with that. So I can have like a double width path and stuff. My bad, you live it anyway. Hey, you want to know? It's so useful. When I get sprinklers, it does sprinklers as well, but sprinklers are pretty easy to figure out. I need my hoe. There it is. It does look useful. It's things like that I'm like, why aren't they in the main game though? Let's see what I've got. I've got a potato, and I've got a potato. Wish could mod the Switch version. Yeah, I wish could mod the Switch version as well. Alright, I've watered my crops. I've done that. It's Lewis's birthday, so I should go and give him a parsnip, and then I might go to the mines because I'm feeling lucky. So I will need that. And I will try to get to floor 5. I don't need my watering can. I'll try to get to floor 5. This game needs a hard mode where storage option sizes are halved. You know what? You know what you need to do, Unstable Deus? Stop making suggestions. That's what you need to do. There are plenty of mods out there that do actually increase the difficulty of the game. Like the... Oh, spring onions. There is a weather one that kind of, once you have a... It gives you an umbrella option that drains your stamina while the umbrella's up to keep you dry. So... Oh, darn it. Wiggly dirt. Need my hoe as well. That one. Spring onion is new. I can't remember what I need for the spring forage bundle. Actually, it says, doesn't it? Never mind. I'll find out on the 8th. I think I can open the community centre tomorrow. Ooh. Something new. See how evil I am? Soon I'll reach gym level. Have D&D tomorrow, so I think I need to head to bed now. See you later. See you later, Red Riding Hood. Oh, it's the community centre. I have D&D tomorrow too, so I should probably wrap up after today. Oh, hi there. Running D&D for a kid's birthday party. But sleep well. What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Centre, or what's left of it anyway. Does anyone actually do Joja? It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Like, who hurt you if you're doing the Joja route? Now just look at it, it's shameful. Because you want to do the Joja route the first time. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. And that makes Pumpkin Man sad. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's nothing stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. If anyone else buys a JojaCo membership, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. Inside. Here, let's go inside. I get the wizard as well. Next time I stream, anyway. Stream this specifically. Next time I stream with Banjo-Kazooie again. Not that that's up on YouTube yet. I do apologise. What's this? Guess Vincent and Jess must have been playing in here. How? How? You had the door locked, dude. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Ah! It's a Junimo. What? What's the matter? Are you ill? Has windows, there's small children. You know what? That's fair. It also has holes in the wall. You saw something. I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. It wasn't a rat. It looks like an apple with arms and legs. Matches my hair. You're worrying me, Bubbles. Look, Lewis, I'm sitting here at 5 to midnight on a Saturday evening playing video games for some complete strangers on the internet. Some people I know. And I've somehow conned people into paying me to do so for the past 2 years. Yeah, things are strange. Look, I think I'm going to head home and eat some lunch. I don't know where I was going with that joke. I do apologise. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked for now, and maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. So it's a workhouse. God, your pockets. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. Yeah, it's the mayor's birthday. You know what? I'll just go in, so I've been in. It's the community centre. Oh, I need to read the thing anyway, don't I? To get the message from the wizard. Things. It's like I'm playing Heaven's Vault again. I think this means bring us good stuff, we fix building. Because Heaven's Vault had no definite or indefinite articles, apparently. Okay. Need dandelion to secure in a shish kebab? I've got dandelion. Hey, Lewis. Been mayor of Pelican Town for over 20 years. Now when everyone's against me when it's time for an election, I like to think it means doing my job well. Happy birthday, here's a parsnip. A birthday gift, that's very kind of you. I love it. Right, dandelion. How to win friends. Yeah. Build scarecrow. Yeah. I can buy beans now. Oh man, I've been pushing off my homework all weekend. Looks like I'll be pulling another all-nighter. So each time you talk to someone, it gives you like 10 friendship points, and each heart is something like 360 friendship points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll buy 5 for now. I know I was going to the mine. I got distracted. No, do not give Caroline the beans you just bought. Today I'm just going to relax and think positively. Do you ever take a day off? No. I should have enough time to get down to like 5 floors, right? Hi. Do you have fun working on the farm? Yes. Well, that's good, isn't it? You know, I have more fun. I have more fun hanging out with chat and talking to them whilst working on the farm. Story of your life in this game is doing something, got distracted. Yeah, it's that kind of game. And then you get coffee, and you can do things faster and get distracted more. Marigold. Mostly I'm just here for the metal right now. Oh, there's the way down. So, down again. Bug meat. Oh, an earth crystal. Oh, I guess it is a good luck day, right? There's the way out. Oh no, I got slammed. I don't need to do this, strictly speaking, but I want the iron. Copper, sorry. Ah, rock crab. Get out of here, slime. I don't want to deal with the rock crab. I want copper so I can get a better watering can for the farm, because I'm not going to get sprinklers for a while, so I may as well get like one watering can upgrade. There are boxes, however, so... And another earth crystal. Hell yeah. No, the rock crab. The relation of the endangered spy crab. Get out of here, algae. No, I don't want to kill you, but I will if you make me. Okay, nothing up there. Peace. Where's the ladder? Oh, right here. There's more slime. You know what? I don't need sap. There's another crab. Peace. Elevator! Woohoo! Keep an eye on the time, don't worry. This is my last floor. I'm just going to see if there's any boxes on it to break. Or more. Or, there is not. Never mind. I'm going. See you later. I have 2 floors to choose from. 0 and 5. Nope. Deeper in the mine. It seems that the mine elevator is still functional. It will allow you to quickly return to any of the stores you've discovered at deeper excavation. Maybe you're not going to reach level 40. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think I need 10 slimes to be a proven adventurer, right? Or something like that. But hey, I got 4 copper, so that, you know, it wasn't entirely wasted. Oh, chat, you've got no water. I'll pay you. I'll sort that. Don't worry. Actually, I need the watering can anyway. So. Okay, that's stone. That's stone. That's stone. Those are things I have to take to the museum. That away. I guess I'll just store these in the adventuring goods chest for now. Watering can. Chat's thirsty. Apparently we don't need food, just water. I mean, I don't think you actually need the water. I'm just doing it because, you know, why wouldn't I? I'm not a monster. Right, can I... Okay, that's not gonna do the strip that I wanted. Can I make another rare scarecrow? Do I have enough stuff? I think I do, right? Oh, it was 10 wood. Pretty sure it was 10 wood for a scarecrow. 50 wood. I do not have 50 wood. I have 8. Okay, let's put this in a different place. Darn it. You only need food every 7 days. That's what I was told when I was growing up. Man, that got dark. Thanks for that. I guess for now, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I will just do the beans in this line behind the scarecrow. Because I can't walk through them anyway. And then put the path down there when these grow out. Oh, that's annoying, but there we go. Right. I think, as it is 12:05, I might end the stream here. Just sort out my inventory. Oh, if you didn't know, I think you can cook on the campfire. You have the recipe for cooking? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. There's a reason to have it. I just wanted it for the light source. Don't forget to water your chest every time. It's very important. Right, I will need that in the morning, and then it'll be pickaxe, axe. Hey, can make a cherry bomb. That wasn't a very profitable day, but it's better than nothing. It makes a big difference playing single player versus multiplayer as well. Especially multiplayer, you can actually set. Oh, as you saw, you can when you set a farm up, you can set the profit margins of the farm to make it easier or harder as you require. So I'm going to end the game here. I'm going to try and fix that map problem, and also I can't use this anymore, I guess. Nothing happens if you hover over yourself. Oh, tells you how to make them. A slightly less popular farming classic. Pretty sure it's a Luigi joke. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. I'll try and fix the map problem for next time, so that there's only one person. There's only one of each person on the map, because right now it's a bit cumbersome. Although I think it is showing me their house and then where they actually are. I might see if there's a fix. If not, I'll just have to install the mod. It's a great mod to tell you where they are on the map, but this is not usable, especially as you can't zoom. But that might have been my UI thing. It says there are options for the mod, but anyway. That's a problem for the future. Thank you for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Maybe you haven't. I don't know. I'm going to have to go to bed. So from me to you and your loved ones, as ever, as always, please do stay safe. Please do stay healthy. And please do stay wholesome. Thanks for a great evening. Let me know if you're doing any more of these. I will let Angel know. Although if you are, as you are following me now, you should get an email if you've turned it on that says when I'm live with what I'm playing. You can probably turn that off. I won't be doing these more than like once a month. I mean, I guess I could play Stardew when I've got nothing else to play. If I finish a game on stream and I've got a couple of hours left, but I'll get word to you somehow. Anyway, I think this has been a moderately successful experiment, so I'll probably do it again. I need to go to bed. I have a children's birthday party to run tomorrow for D&D. As in, it's a D&D birthday party. That's what the... Anyway. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night.